Well, hello, friends. Welcome to episode 55 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and this is my lovely helper and friend in class, Miss Avery. Today we are reading one of Avery's favorite books, Rosie's Brain. And Rosie's Brain is also by our friend Linda Ryden. I met Linda Ryden at the Children's Yoga Conference last year. And so last week we read Henry is Kind, and that was also Linda Ryden's book. So these are her two books, Henry is Kind and Rosie's Brain. Rosie's Brain helps us talk about all of the parts of our brain that make us act the way we act and affect us, right?
Actually, there's a few hard words in there.
There's a few hard words in there. Avery's right, but I think that
like
Linda Ryden,
amygdala.
like amygdala, but I think Linda Ryden helps us to understand those words in a good way. She does. All right, friends. As always, the links to purchase our featured book today will be in the comments. If you're on Facebook, we will plop them into the comments right now. If you are watching on YouTube, they will be in your description. They will be there. So we were popping those links in right now for you to purchase Rosie's Brain. If you'd like to purchase and follow along on your own later, follow the replay. I see that we do have some friends here. Please do comment and let me know you're here, friends, so that I can give you a shout out. I'm going to just roll through the comments there to see who's here. And friends, we are now sponsored by Lindsay Costello's Zyia Activewear Executive. And I am wearing my ombre leggings today. Avery is in love with those leggings. So if you love our leggings as much as we do Zyia Activewear, we will also plop that link in the comments below. And if you're watching on YouTube, that link is already in your description. We will grab that link right now. All right, friends. So Bubby is here and she says, #live. Hi, Aves. And Bubby says sometimes she misses her brain. That means that Bubby sometimes forgets things, my friends. And sometimes we all do forget things, my friends. All right. Sometimes Miss Mel forgets things too. Okay, let's see who has joined us over here. Kalina has joined us. Welcome, Kalina. We'll invite some friends on. And I invite all of you to come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor so that we can begin class. I think Miss Avery is going to ring our bells today. To get our class started. So please do, friends, come to your mat, your blanket, your piece of floor, and we will step back to our mats to begin class. Don't forget to check out these incredible leggings. These stripy ones are ombre today, friends. All right. Come on and sit beside me, Miss Avery, and ring my lovely bells, sitting up crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, which means you're on the fronts of your legs with your bum on your heels. Miss Avery's going to get those bells going. All right, good job. Go for it. Beautiful, sitting up nice and straight and tall. All right, my friends. Okay, we are going to begin class with our breathing, friends. And if you're joining us for the first time, friends, this is our handy breathing ball. And as we breathe all of that air into our belly, friends, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe out that air, we make our ball nice and small. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, we're going to do one round. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. And you saw Miss Avery there. While she didn't have a ball, she used her hands, and you can use your hands at home too, friends. Give you that visual to see, and make sure you're going nice and slow. Make sure those shoulders are in neutral position, not punching up as we're breathing, and we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall. Our second round of breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. All right, I invite you to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while Miss Avery and I move forward. I'm going to bring this cushion forward for Miss Avery so that we can begin our story. You can put that breathing ball down now, Miss Avery. All right. Oh, we're going to take this banner off as well, friends, so that does not distract us from class. I know sometimes that is distracting. Tim has joined us over here. Welcome, welcome, Tim. We'll see who else
Euro joined too.
is on. Our Euro joined as well. Hello, our Euro. Our Euro is our lovely friend, the author of the Bentley Hippo series. We have missed you, my dear friend, and I hope that you are well. I will catch up with you today as well. Rosie's Brain by Linda Ryden. And I believe, yes, written and illustrated by Linda Ryden. She did the illustrations herself. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, coming down there. That's right, so we can have the book above your head. There we go. Coming down on your knees. There we go, so people can see the book. There. All right. You have to come up in between. All right. Rosie woke up on Saturday morning feeling excited. She had plans to play Frisbee with her best friend, Henry. She got dressed and ran downstairs for breakfast. Her mom said, "Good morning," and handed her a bagel with cream cheese. "Hurry up and eat. We have to leave in a few minutes for your piano lesson," she added. Rosie froze. Piano lesson? What? That can't be right, she thought. No piano, no piano, no, she screamed, and she threw her bagel onto the floor. Her dog Tulip quickly ran over and carried it away to save for later. Look at Tulip. All right, friends, I don't know about you, but I could eat that bagel right now. Do you want to be her dog Tulip? Let's come to our mat, our blanket, our piece of floor, and we will be the dog Tulip. We're going to go into dog pose, friends. And Avery's walking around in dog pose, but we're going to come and have fun in dog pose. So coming in hero's pose, friends, then coming down and bringing your arms like this, and then come up to tabletop. And this will give you the right distance of your hands and your feet. We're going to tuck those toes under, and we're going to lift up into dog pose, bringing that bum right back, bending those knees if you need to, and then try and straighten those legs once that bum is right up high. Okay, friends? Now, are you ready? Wave that tail. Let me see you wave your doggy tail. Put your foot down there right now. We're not no feet up yet. Just wave your tail. All right, friends. Now one leg. Bring one leg in here. Shake it like a dog.
I can't do
Oh my
my
goodness.
dog.
Now bring the other leg up. Shake it. Good job. Did you all fall at home just like Miss Avery? Oh my goodness me. Okay, try and shake that leg again, Miss Avery. Good job. That was three-legged dog. All right, come on back. Okay, friends. Let's see who else is here. Greg McCormick is here. Glenn Edwards is here. Thank you for joining and welcome. All right, friends. Remember, if you're watching live, put #live, #BusyKids. If you're watching the replay, #replay. All right. Rosie's mom was surprised, but she said calmly, "Rosie, you're flipping your lid. Why don't you go back up to your room and try to calm down? We can talk about this in a little while." Rosie was furious, but she stomped back upstairs and slammed the door to her room. She sat down on her favorite chair. She noticed that she was breathing really hard, like she had just run around the track a bunch of times. She also noticed that her face felt hot and her hands were scrunched up into little balls. She opened her mouth to scream some more, but instead of her own voice, she heard a voice coming from the corner of her room. "This is totally unfair. We had plans. It's Saturday. I don't want to go to piano." Wah! Rosie looked in the corner and saw a little girl. That's right. A little girl right here in the laundry basket, sitting in the laundry basket. She looked to be a little younger than Rosie, with pigtails sticking out on the sides of her head. All right, friends, we are going to walk up to our rooms too. So we're going to do walking lunges and walk to our rooms too. Who else has joined over here? Let's see. Tim says, I'm not sure what that means, Tim. Rosemary has joined. Kieran Ray has joined. All right, friends.
Ooh, that big little.
Okay, we're going to do walking lunges. So let's walk to our room just like Rosie has walked to her room. All right, so walk and lunge, and you can walk all through your living room. Miss Mel's going to go back and forth here so you can see You can walk all through your living room just how Avery is, walking and lunging all the way through your living room. Watch out for furniture, my friends. Make sure you're lunging. Give me big lunges, my friends. And walk up to your room, just like Rosie has walked to her room. Now, I want to know that little screaming voice in your room. What does that little screaming voice look like for you, friends? I'm going to just adjust the camera a little bit here and bring that up a little bit. What does that screaming voice look like? Is she a little girl with pigtails in your room? I don't know. When that happens, friends, what does that look like? Come on back, Miss Avery. Don't forget to comment when you're here, friends, so we can give you a shout out. All right. Who are you? Asked Rosie. I'm your amygdala, she said.
Amygdala.
But you can call me Amy. You can call me Amy. Nobody ever says my real name right. My arugula, said Rosie. No, arugula's like lettuce. I'm your amygdala. I'm part of your brain. Part of your brain. Rosie touched her head. My brain? Yep, said Amy. I'm the part of your brain that reacts to things. I help to keep you safe because I'm always watching out for bad things. In my book, there are only 2 ways to handle a problem. Fight it or run away from it. Works every time. Well, it works sometimes. Remember that time your friend Henry knocked over your Lego tower and you screamed and pushed him over backwards? Yeah, said Rosie. That was me, said Amy. Are you the reason I threw my bagel on the floor and slammed the door? Asked Rosie. Me again, said Amy. Huh, said Rosie. So I'm here now because of this whole Playdate disaster. I think this is possibly the worst thing that has ever happened, shouted Amy. Oh my goodness me. All right, friends. We are going to explore just like Rosie did. We are going to sit in a seated forward bend, and we're going to...
Dad, your toe.
Did you get me? All right, we're going to explore our brain as well. Okay, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Sitting with your legs straight out in front of you. Straight out in front of you. We're going to reach up. And before we do our forward bend, we're going to come and touch our head. Come and touch your head because your brain, your amygdala is inside your brain, right here in your head. And now we're going to come forward and come into that forward bend. Sitting up, Miss Avery, let's go. I want to see that forward bend. No rounded backs. Woo, there you go. No rounded backs, flat backs in that seated forward bend. Flat back. Well, you don't have to touch your toes. It's okay. Just go as much as you can with a flat back. All right, friends, we're going to go up one more time. And come down and touch your head. Your amygdala is inside your brain, right in your head. And come down into a seated forward bend. Oh, my goodness. You're just all over the floor today, aren't you, miss? I think Avery ate jumping beans for lunch today. Did anybody else eat jumping beans for lunch today?
So far, I've had 1 pretzel.
1 pretzel. I think it was a jumping pretzel. All right. Now hold on there a second, Amy, said a sweet voice. That's not quite true. Don't you remember when Rosie sat in dog poop at recess? Oh, goodness me. That was much worse. Rosie turned and saw a kind-faced woman with round glasses and curly hair piled up into a big bun on top of her head. Who are you? Asked Rosie. I'm your hippocampus, dear, but you can call me Miss Pickles. My hippo what? Asked Rosie in surprise.
Hippo what?
Hippocampus, dear. I'm another part of your brain. I'm the part of your brain that stores all of your memories. I take everything that you see, hear, and do and store those memories away in your brain, just like books in a library. Do you remember that time you hit a home run in the baseball game? Of course I do, said Rosie, beaming. You're welcome, said Miss Pickles. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, said Rosie. But I wish you hadn't reminded me about the dog poop. Ugh. Sorry, said Miss Pickles. But why are you called Miss Pickles if you're my hippocampus? Asked Rosie. Because your hippocampus is shaped like a little pickle, said Miss Pickles, right here. See that picture of your brain? And your hippocampus is right there in the shape of a little pickle. All right, friends, we are going to be Rosie's hippocampus. Come onto your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Let's be Rosie's hippocampus. We're going to be pickles. How are we going to be pickles, Miss Avery? What pose are we going to use? Moon pose, that's right. So standing up nice and straight and tall, grind those feet into the ground. I want to see your hands up like this. You're going to put them in the air, and we're going to go to one side in moon pose and be a pickle. Pickle is the same shape as a moon. Avery's doing it on the floor. She's being a floor pickle.
Moon.
Yep, she's being a floor pickle. All right, coming up nice and straight and tall. And then coming to the other side and bending like a pickle or a moon. Let's be Rosie's hippocampus. What does the hippocampus do, Avery?
Stores memories.
Stores all your memories. That's right.
Library.
That's right. Just like a pickle. Stores all your memories.
Wait, so basically the hippocampus is the librarian?
That's right. It stores things. Yep. It stores your memories. We'll invite some more friends on. All right. Don't forget to say hello, friends, as you join in.
Why are their ears so tiny?
I don't know. Hey, don't forget about me, shouted Amy. I'm still really mad. I think we should go downstairs and tell Mom that we're never, ever going to piano lessons again. And then we should take a big hammer and smash the piano into a million pieces. What do you think? Is that a good idea?
No.
Nah.
A hammer wouldn't even smash it.
I know. Now, Amy, you're getting carried away. Let's take a moment to think this over, said a calm voice over by the window. Oh, thank goodness it's PFC, said Miss Pickles. PF who now? Asked Rosie. Hello, Rosie. I'm your prefrontal cortex, PFC for short. I'm the part of your brain that thinks things over and makes good decisions. Rosie looked over and saw a tall, kindly woman wearing a big peace sign. She's got a big peace sign like a hero, and she makes good decisions. So let's go and be warriors in warrior pose, my friends. All right, friends. Oh, we're going to do warrior 3, my friend.
No.
Yeah, because she's a hero. So I'm going to put about this much room in between my feet. I'm going to go sideways, and we're going to do warrior 3. So we're going to pick up one leg, get our balance.
Wait, this is 1 or 2?
And
This is 2, right?
it depends on how your arms are. And we're going to put this leg back, and we're going to be warriors, just like the prefrontal cortex, PFC, warriors. Making good decisions. All right, friends. We're going to go to the other side, okay, friends? So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to pick up this leg, and I'm going to get my balance, and slowly, I'm going to put that leg back and get my balance, and then I'm going to put my arms out. Ooh, I'm hitting Miss Avery. I think she's hitting me on purpose back there, just like the PFC. She's being silly today, friends. I'm telling you. All right, let's see. John Major has joined. Joe has joined. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Get your kids involved. Get your kids up and working. All right, friends. Amy was screaming and yelling. Not in front of the book, okay? Amy was screaming and yelling and throwing laundry out of the laundry basket. Amy, please settle down so we can think, said PFC calmly. I can't, shouted Amy. I'm so angry and the feeling is getting bigger and Rosie, dear, don't you remember what your mom tells you to do when you flip your lid? Asked Miss Pickles. Your mom says that when you're really angry or upset, it's like your brain has flipped its lid and your amygdala, points to Amy, takes over. You need to get your PFC back in charge. But how? Asked Rosie, covering her ears to block out Amy's noise. As I recall, your mom says that taking slow, deep breaths will help calm Amy down and let you think again. Do you remember how to do it? Asked Miss Pickles. Well, I know all of my friends at home remember how to do it, my friends, because we just finished doing our breathing at the beginning of class, didn't we, my friends? And we got our PFCs in charge, friends. But we are going to pretend for just a moment that we are Amy, and we're going to jump up and down in that laundry basket. So let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. We're going to do jump squat. So coming down into a squat. You ready? We're going to jump in the laundry basket. I don't want to go to piano. Okay, come down again. What else does Amy say? I am so angry. Jump. She's jumping up and down. And we're going to jump like that too. All right, we're going to jump up and down like this. I want you to come right down into a squat though. We're doing yoga. Right down into a squat. Jump up, friends. Just like Amy in that laundry basket. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think Miss Avery's going to have an afternoon nap today.
No!
All right. Who else? Bishnu has joined us. Welcome, welcome. Come on, you. Avery's going to have an afternoon nap today.
No.
Oh, my goodness. She is. Wait till we get to relaxation. Okay. Oh, yeah. We've been practicing mindful breathing. Rosie sat down and closed her eyes. She took a slow, deep breath in through her nose and then slowly let it out through her mouth. When she breathed in, she imagined that she had a little balloon in her belly and she was filling it up with air, just like our breathing ball at the beginning of class, friends, like a balloon. When she breathed out, she imagined she was letting the air out of the balloon. She breathed slowly in and out for a while until she noticed that it was much quieter in her room. She looked over and saw Amy all curled up in the laundry basket taking a nap. She quieted Amy, didn't she? Well, that's better, said PFC. Now that we're calm, let's figure out how to solve our problem. The thing is, said Rosie, I made plans to play Frisbee with Henry, but I forgot all about my piano lesson. Oops, sorry about that. I must have stored that memory on the wrong shelf, said Miss Pickles, wandering off to look for it. That's okay, said PFC. I've got an idea. Why don't you ask Henry if he can meet you at the playground after your piano lesson? That's a great idea, said Rosie. I actually really like my piano lessons. I was just excited about Frisbee. Gee, it's so much easier to think now that I'm calm. Isn't that so true, friends? It's so much easier to think now that you're calm. And here's her thinking about Henry playing Frisbee. All right, let's go to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, and let's play Frisbee. Do you want to be Henry or Rosie, Miss Avery?
Rosie.
Rosie, okay, I'll be Henry. So we're going to go into warrior pose, spread our legs out. I'm going to go that way first, so I'm going to point those toes towards Miss Avery and bring these toes in a little bit. I'm going to bring my arms up, and I'm going to bend that knee, and I'm going to put lots of room in between my legs so that that knee's over my ankle. And are you ready for it? I'm Henry. I'm going to throw you the Frisbee. You're going to throw it back to me? Okay, I'm going to catch it. Oh, way up there. Okay, I'm going to throw it back to you. Do you guys have somebody at home that you can play Frisbee with? Maybe you could pretend that you're throwing it against the wall and it comes back at you if you don't have friends at home. All right, we're going to go the other way, friends. So I'm going to point those toes that way and bring these toes in. I'm going to bring my arms up. And I'm going to bend that front knee, making sure my knee is over my ankle. All right, I'm going to go behind me now because Avery's behind me. I'm going to throw you the Frisbee this way. Oh, I'm going to catch it up here. And bring it down. Right to you. Good job, my friends. Good warrior poses and good Frisbee throwing. All right, my friends. Let's see.
Out the window. Broke the glass.
Anna and Sonia have joined us. Welcome, welcome. Say hello if you're here, friends. Oh, Rosie, don't you think there's something else that you need to do now? Asked Miss Pickles. Rosie jumped up and said, right. Thanks for reminding me, Miss Pickles. Rosie opened her door and almost tripped over Tulip, who was happily gnawing on her bagel. Rosie ran downstairs and found her mom drinking her tea. Mom, I'm really sorry I screamed at you and threw my bagel on the floor. That's all right, Ro. We all flip our lids sometimes, said Mom. Yeah, that's for sure. But once Miss Pickles and my PFC helped me calm Amy down, I felt much better, said Rosie. Rosie's mom looked confused, but she was glad the tantrum was over. So she smiled and said, okay, honey, that's great. Want a bagel? Cinnamon raisin, your favorite. Thanks, Mom. Hey, is it okay if I play Frisbee with Henry after my piano lesson? Sounds like a great plan, said Mom. Tulip waited hopefully for another bagel to drop, but this time Rosie ate the whole thing. The end. There's Mom sitting at the table drinking her tea, and there's Tulip waiting patiently for a bagel. All right, my friends, you know what time it is now. It is time for relaxation, friends. If you're laying down, friends, putting your arms beside you with your palms facing up. If you're sitting down, sitting in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, whatever's more comfortable, putting your hands in your laps with your palms facing up. Good job closing your eyes if you feel comfortable. Finding a comfortable position. Where should we be? Let's pretend that we are laying or sitting in warm, warm, clean laundry that just came out of the dryer. You know how good that feels? You know when your sheets come out of the dryer and they're warm, warm and clean? Just because Amy, Rosie's amygdala, was in the laundry. We don't want to be in stinky laundry though. Let's be in clean, warm laundry just out of the dryer, fresh out. Sink into the warmness of the clean sheets. Good job, my friends. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Taking a big, big squinch of that clean, warm sheet and squinching it in your hands and then letting it go. Palms facing up. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Letting your feet drop off to the side if you're laying down. Letting your bum and your legs relax down into the ground if you're sitting. Letting your whole body go. Good job, my friends. Listening to the sounds around you and knowing that just as you let those sounds go, just as you hear them and let them come in and let them go, you do the same with your thoughts. Letting your thoughts come in, acknowledging them and letting them go. Just shove them underneath that warm blanket for now. You don't need to think about anything or worry about anything right now, just relaxing our body. Plenty of time to pick up those thoughts later. And slowly inside your head, I want you to repeat to yourself, I am healthy. I am calm. And just like Rosie learned in the book about all of the parts of her brain and what she needed to do to be calm, her breathing exercises to calm Amy and bring out PFC, who would help her to make a good decision. And just as Rosie learned that in the book, we can know deep inside ourselves that anytime we're feeling the same way, anytime our Amy's take over, all we have to do is sit down and breathe to call on PFC and make a calm decision. I want you to take that knowledge and that feeling of making a good decision, how good it feels and happy it feels inside you to make a good decision. I want you to send that to your whole body. And especially I want you to keep that inside your head and your heart, knowing that you have that option in your head and feeling that happy feeling of making a good decision inside your heart. And once you've done that, friends, I'd like you to send that feeling and that knowing out to everybody around you so that everybody knows they can stop and take 3 deep breaths and make a calm decision. Send it to brothers and sisters, moms and dads. Send it out to all of your neighbors, teachers, classmates, all of your extended family, and all of those helpers out there. And let everyone know that they can stop, breathe, and make a calm decision. And once you've done that, bring that feeling back inside your body, friends. Bring that feeling deep inside your heart and that knowing back inside your head. And when you're ready, friends, if you're laying down, roll to one side with your eyes closed, bringing your knees into your chest. If you're sitting, just start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, friends, opening your eyes and coming on up to sitting, come and join me on my mat. All right, Miss Avery will end our class sitting crisscross applesauce or up tall in hero's pose. Good job, bringing your hands to heart center. Good job, Miss Avery. Bring your hands to heart center. Miss Avery. Good job. All right, we'll end class with namaste.
Namaste.
I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Good job. All right, my friends, thank you. Thank you for joining us for episode 55 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and this is my fabulous classmate, Miss Avery. Watch the chair there. All right, friends. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget that if you are watching the replay, please do put hashtag replay in the comments. If you're loving our leggings, you will find the link to purchase more Zyia activewear in the comments there as well. They have men's and children's leggings as well as women's. If you loved Rosie's Brain as much as we did, you will also find the links to purchase your own copy of Rosie's Brain in the comments and on YouTube in your description so that you can watch the replay and follow along later, my friends. Please do like our Breathe With Me Yoga Facebook page and go and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you will get notification every time we go live, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Miss Avery and I are saying goodbye. Bye.